Let's see how they set this one up. Offlane Brew. Nothing to say. Beastmaster. Okay, sure, yeah. Mid Beast. How do you feel about that?
That's a problem for a TA.
Awkward damage coming in early here. And might just go down right away because Bach is also here to secure it. There we go. Ho ho. Woke up these hits. He'll be fine. It's basically just a free farm lane for both.
Gyro's gonna have a bit of
mid
a better
though,
time.
the Beastmaster not feeling too healthy. Nothing to say about the drop. The heal comes in from the Dazzle. And they might just get the zone out as well with the poison touch. He's got so much movement speed they get out. Marcy gets denied by Yopaj. So no kill on either side, but a death on the Marcy. Yes and no. Not a lot of supports who really live on the regeneration side of things. They do a ton of damage onto this Lycan with just one rocket barrage. Always got to watch out for that when you're not around a creep wave, while Planet surrounded by heroes instead of creeps. Hellscream will find the kill here, and Kunkka gets the siege this
way
T1
to go.
down.
Considering you have a Chen, you're going to have the Helm of Iron Will fairly soon. You do have the tools to make it happen.
All the hard work in the jungle while fighting in bottom. Planet low. So is Bach. He does get hit by the Shallow Grey, but the roar turn around on Hellscream. Here comes Yopaj though, the bolt thrown in. Brew has 11 HP and he walks away again. They're getting a hero so low, but it's not dying. And now Kunkka's in trouble, getting chased under the tower, and they will finish off a third kill. Planet dies to the Tidebringer.
He's really making a difference.
Lycan popping the shapeshift straight towards Shiro. And there's the pick-me-up. Be able to send the gyrocopter backwards, and they're just going to nuke through. So with this move, Shopify will also get a big kill for themselves, despite the losses down in bottom. Quite high.
Yep, so maybe they can bring in those heroes so that we see more of them.
Bringing in heroes indeed as they jump Yopaj, but the take me jump out, or pick me up even. They might even get a kill off of Nothing to Say, and that Aegis might get burnt, but no Sightblade spill off of the Hawks. AA Blast is also spent. Shopify has an opening here. Brew's not coming in just quite yet. Good blink out before the boat connects. TA trap slow. Tomato on the chase here. Yopaj's coming in from the other direction, and he's too far away for any team-bound allies. So they'll find the kill on the Beast here. Yopaj to pick that one up, and he's almost a level 18 for the third level of the Ghost Ship. Give 2 towers away for free. And here we go. Yopaj is coming in. Torrent is set up there for the gyrocopter, and now they finally see the rest. The jump in from Marcy. Good one here. He might sack his life, but it allows this TA to tear them apart. Gyrocopter also with the BKB, retaliating with a lot of damage backwards. Beastmaster, though, getting nothing done here, forced away by Davai Lama. Hellscream and Y are the first casualties off this fight, but everyone on Tidebound is so damn low, and the Hawk is actually the one keeping Davai Lama away, while Tomato cleans up Planet. 2 supports down.
Let go of that Roche, man.
Yeah, they lost the shapeshift too. This is not good for Shopify. They hoped that they could catch him with Hellscream jumping in, and now comes Tidebound. Smoke and chase. Gyro, Brew right in front, the blink in from the Beast. Catches Skem. Chen's going to be the target to save for now. Ice Blast tickles Chen and Marcy, but the damage is coming in, and they'll be able to clean him up. Shiro down, but both supports fall first. Well, Shiro down to a stun, that is, but he's up to 1200 HP. He's fine, and that's Roshan secured for Tidebound. Here to look at what's going on in the monitor, because a 3-man smoke towards an Aegis of Tidebound, and they're not fully in full strength here, but they are going to initiate onto the Ancient Apparition, and that's a lot of damage from Davai Lama. Tears up that one kill.
They stopped the
TP. Down to half, and they are going straight to Y. They want to clean up those supports. Last time, it was the Tidebound who did the same thing. The Glimmer, they don't have detection because the supports are gone, and they're stunned, and the boats are flying in. Nothing to Say is dead. Shiro Aegis might go down here. A big AA Blast is on its way, but he's down. And they're getting to reset. Bah, not enough mana at the moment to pop his split. He could use a magic one for it. He will. Shiro needs some help. He's got all these items, but Shopify are tearing through Tidebound. They've lost everyone except for Boss Brewmaster, even a buyback coming in from Planet, and they are chasing these Brewlings, and those are going to run out in 7 seconds. Just need to get close enough to where that Earth Bruling is, and TA has a blink ready, waiting for his opportunity. There is Both. There's the jump in. Not enough burst to take the Brew down instantly, but still getting sold down. Force staff forward. Melt Strike takes him out. That is a team wipe. And a gem down on the ground. That much damage yet, and here comes the Violama charging in from the side. He might run into the Dazzle first, and he spots him, goes for the AA, instant nullifier. BKB comes up for the Ice Blast, connects, and AA gets torn apart. The Violama has to still get out of there, though he's not safe yet. Gets saved by the Glimmer Cape. That Frostbite will not kill him. He'll be okay. One hero down from Tidebound, who's not buying back. Bah, that gets sent into the air. TA getting the word. Tomato almost blew him up, but he gets the split off, and Shiro has to force his Titanic gets out as well. Hellscream, though, gets killed behind the pit by nothing to say. They'll equalize it. 4-4. Marcy does have a buyback, though. The Refresher comes in with a roar. They surprise the Violama. Can they get this full-on kill? He's running away. The Centaur stun keeps him alive for now, but he gets taken down in the end. He will not survive, and Roshan is falling. They sent the Gyro out of the pit. He's disarmed, and Yopa snatches the Aegis, but everything else is picked up by the Gyro. He refreshed himself up as well. He's got the BKB in his backpack, but he's so focused right now on dealing damage. Tidal Wave straight back almost through the high ground position. Tomato coming back into action. Gyro, another BKB. Aegis down. Kunkka falls for now. Hellscream getting targeted. And Tidebound taking them down one by one. Down to 3. Another Tidal Wave disarming them up. Buying some time for Kunkka. Going for the TP out. Glimmers to safety. And Tomato with the Chen army. It's down to 2 of them now. They'll be able to fend Tidebound away. R3 buybacks on the Dire side. 2 on Radiant. Ice Blast almost caught them off guard. The creep wave showing, and here comes Shiro. You saw that Swift blink you were mentioning. Yeah, they will just tear Marcy apart. Take down Hellscream. And the Violama wants to take a poke here onto this Dazzle. He'll be able to do it. And he might be able to get out of this one too. They caught the Gyrocopter, forces BKB out, but Bach has to throw out the Primal. Oh, they got the roar onto Violama. And they got the Lycan out of the way. 90 seconds, he's out. TA running for his life, trying to TP out on the edge of that Roche pit, and they can't get to him in time. Close call. And why buying back? So you could say Shopify is happy to get that one out of the way.
Trying to shove out the waves. They went for an engagement when they got initiated on. They thought that they could turn it around, and boy, were they wrong. It's still coming back from this Lycan.
No, but the guy trying to get the die back. He's got it.
Beautiful.
Y is gone for 100 seconds, and Tidebound is right next to Shopify's base. Losing heroes like that is not very complimentary, and now Bach sent in the air. They do get the roar out on Tomato, but he's forced that to safety, but they're all caught in that Gleipnir route.
And the cold feet.
They cannot get anywhere in the cold feet to follow. Yopaj and Skem will fall down. They might even have to use buybacks of their own. So you think about, yeah, we got a Dazzle kill. He's gone for 100. The Gleipnir, the cold feet. And then getting fear. They could, if they hit 1 or 2 or 3 heroes, the fight's just over. Tomato. Oh, he's a bit late on the reaction there. Hellscream is the one getting jumped on first. Tomato makes his way out, though.
No buyback.
Yopaj pops his BKB, gets caught by the Ice Blast. They caught Skem on the low ground. He's trying to make a run for it, but he will not survive. And Tomato can't hold back the tide. Skem buying back. They push Bach down to the low ground, and Tidebound finding another victory.
AA Blast down very soon. He's got it on
Violama almost taking down that backline Dazzle, but not enough. That rocket is going to hit when he's still shapeshifted. Gleipnir coming in. Chiro is here. Davai needs a bit more. His shapeshift run out. Oh, dear. Down to maybe he needed like an extra second of distance. He won't get it. And now Lycan buyback could be a huge one to force out. Skem's already used his. Lincoln's pop. AA Blast coming in. Quick reaction there with the Force Staff save. And now Shiro forced out his first BKB. The Refresher comes out too. So that actually is his second. And they can make this bottom lane fall with the damage that they have. Gyro hitting for almost 700 damage. Also projected.
You have to hope that's going to happen.
There's 2 things you would really need, but Shen getting hit by the roar, that's one of them. That level 25 Hand of God Strong Dispel is 4 levels away. You'll not get to it. The second would be the Lycan having the Howl, reducing total damage. Lincoln's is now popped on the TA. And that is Mega Creeps. Tidebound have done the damage. They killed the Violama, who was trying to snipe the backline. Did not work out. He got no damage out. It's pretty much looking like over, but there's still a very small chance Shopify's holding on to. And now the banner comes down to play. These creeps will not die without getting to it. Gyro Aegis still there for 2 minutes. Nothing to say, getting silenced up. Doesn't get the rope, but the Ice Blast done. Is there. They're focusing Tomato down. The fear comes out as well, and it's too much for him. The Rapier is down on the ground. And Yopaj to fall. Another stun onto this TA. They will clean up that Beastmaster, but he's got that Ice Blast debuff on him, and they're just ending the game. Tidebound found the way in. And these last 15+ minutes have all been Tidebound. And now we'll take them in a serious lead. 56 minutes later, but they get that W. Tomato for the Shadow Fiend. Yeah, they don't want to separate the Ogre and the Shadow Fiend. Like we said, I think that's completely fine. They just had the option. They could put Shadow Fiend into the mid lane. Find another over time.
Shopify
Wrap
coming to
around
fight.
here. Smoke breaks up on the Axe, but now they only realize that they're coming in as Chen's coming, confronted by an Axe. Got the Satyr in the midst of everything. Hellscream picks up the bounty rune of the kill. Looks to go for Axe of Divine Llama. He'll get his first coat of blood. 0.2 extra armor. Literally unkillable now. Hellscream still being chased.
One more hit.
Shiro should do it, but it's going to take a while. And looks like he's not even going to get to it because they let go of the chase. Hellscream waiting for a bit for the tower. Deny getting that. A split for Bach and Shiro. Right under a ward placed on the secret shop. Yopaj is coming in, scouted by a ward, but it's too late for him to react. However, they do come out from the T1 tower to reply on Skem. And with the Rolling Thunder, Ogre is dead. Yopaj does not have another Fire Remnant except for the one active frenetically stacking this triangle, despite Shopify constantly giving reminders that they are here. Chain Gang connects onto the Pango. And him without that Rolling Thunder, what we were talking about a couple of minutes back when he hit level 6, he needs it to be able to get into safety, but there's no safety here. They are going to target Yopaj, though. The Ember Spirit, that level 4 Flame Guard, soaks up everything. Dunk, triple kill. Davai Lama takes them all down. It is a Magnus, and they maybe see the Venge coming in, so here we go. The call goes onto the Mag, and dunk. It's another 2 armor. Of course, the lucky shot on Pango, so you can add all of that up. It's going to be quite a lot of armor reduction. 13 plus an RP from Mag goes down. And they
Is that a bonus?
The Pango maybe too. Pops the Diffusal. The call misses, and here's a chance for a turn. The Glyph will do some AoE damage, but again, Axe is not taking a huge amount yet. He's surviving just fine. Thunder does connect, but now with that connection, it's actually enough of damage to finish him off. Bach, swap out, takes Hellscream, but they focus on the Vengeful Spirit before that Axe is ready. Yopaj, Blade Mail popped as well. The stun comes out from the Ogre, the Requiem. They take down Shiro. A couple of kills going in the way of Shopify despite that deep dive. Reduction combined with the Shard, allowing Berserker's Call to stack. Land a call on TA prime target, but for now they're going to suffice with hacking down planet and down and bottom. We're going to kill as many times as we can, and they spot the Pango. Perfect target to find here. Just needs a stun follow up here, and it is perfectly comboed. Another dunk in the face, and Davai Lama is playing the game of his life right now.
He's going to be able to secure him back and defend it. He has lost his tier 2. His freaking tier 2. This blink is not going to do anything.
He did get a nice deep ward down, but at the same time, that's the prime target. And your TA will go down. Davai Lama cleans up the Templar Assassin. Venge is trying to help out the Pango to kill this big buff raid boss. But the swap comes out, so the call misses, and now the RP follow comes in. Axe is dropping, Axe is dead. Bach will drop, that illusion still comes into play. Ogre soaking up hits, Ember's right there, and Shadow Fiend is soon going to be joining in the fight. If they can keep this alive a bit longer, Shopify will clean this one up. And Tidebound, that Pango ain't really going anywhere, is he? He's down. Venge Illusion finally getting targeted by SF, but he does take Hellscream down with him, making it a 2-for-3 trade. And Ember shown. Can they get the instant RP off? And Yopaj cannot dodge it. Nuke down. Good kill for Tidebound. He's pinging Shiro here, but he doesn't see anybody else just quite
waiting
yet.
For the SF.
Nice swap reaction. Great play from Bach to save him, and Magnus will now push in Skem. Look how quickly they clean up heroes. This is not good for Shopify. Davai pops this call to get some extra armor, but they're just tearing through him. SF can't get in position, and he's dusted too. And Davai needs to get the blink off, and he got it just before the Axe and the Rolling Thunder. Well, the shield crash even. and Planet and
Tomato.
Bach will both die. The illusion is still out there. Tomato is hammering down Shiro. He stuns the wrong SF2. He's got a Shadow Blade ready, and they're going to keep up the chase. TA Lincoln 2, but Davai Lama's back in action. Gets the call. The swap save. Requiem comes in. Won't save Shiro. And with that Aegis up on SF, Tomato can do whatever the hell he wants, but Davai surviving that fight, getting out for the time being, regenerates, returns to deliver the killing blow on this TA. Yopaj hunts down Y. It looked like, is this game one all over again, where Shopify is going to drop the ball, but that skewer back, that could have been a whole lot of an easier fight for Tidebound, because then Axe would be far away from help. Pango has to use the Rolling Thunder to try and get away, but the SF does not care. Tomato waving his middle fingers in the air, does not give two craps about that Pango trying to roll away. He just right-clicks it. Right. That's another tower. Tier 2 going down in the top lane. Axe trying to get closer to Vi. Didn't quite get the call out, but Chiro has to BKB to retreat. But does he have enough to get back to the safety of that high ground? There's another chain coming up in 2 seconds. 1 second. BKB's out. He's rooted. Tomato's here. The Requiem does connect, and the call comes out as well. So Bach is both feared and taunted at the same time. He'll lose his first life. The illusion is still back in play. Magnus cannot find an opening for that blink skewer. For 2 at the end. Didn't get to the B stream, but now back to action as the Pango gets saved by the swap by Bach. Rolling Thunder in. Want to take this fight. RP, big one there as well. They got the Axe. If they can just get the Vilam out of the way, but he has his BKB up. Goes for the call on Shiro. Shiro's H is about to go down. They got the dunk kill on Bach as well. And Vilam with that movement speed trying to get away. Meanwhile, Pango is getting hammered down by Tomato. That extra attack speed from Feast of Souls just tears that Pango apart. And now onto the Chen. Chen didn't even have time to react to those right clicks before he was gone. Ember got skewered, but instantly jumped back to his active fire remnants. And now with 3 heroes dead, Tidebound. Yeah, Harry, we got
it. They thought that Tidebound are going to be
Shiro,
defensive.
Tomato right nearby as well. Look at him go. Targeting on the Chen. Chen is taken down, and the Requiem followed up. Magnus getting caught mid-skewer. Bach the drop. His first hero gone. The second to follow from this swap. Doesn't look like there's no way out of this one. No movement speed, no life. No soul.
He has to get out.
Pango's eyeing this Lishrak here. Ghost Scepter goes out faster. Gleipnir, and that might just set up for Shiro. The only play they could make. Get a kill on the Lishrak and hope that works out, but Axe doesn't care. He's running right after you. RP comes out, get 2 heroes into the fountain. Welcome to our home. One gets taken down. The Ember looks like he lives. He disjoints some of those projectiles with that active fire remnant. Just find the right target to hit TA under the tower.
SF has the
negatives. They'll catch Chen. Requiem comes out before they can reply, so no swap saves, no nothing.
That's a refresh shard as well. A lot of damage. 50% more than normal.
Yeah, the damage too. Look at all these remnants just
How do you
in
play?
route. You don't get to do anything here with the chain gang up and all those remnants around. RP almost sent in by the Magnus, and they're all chained up at the back here. They're all clustered up. And they're just leaving Bach down because they can't get to him. Shiro dunked. Another one for Davai Lama. Nothing to say to drop. Ultra kill for Yopaj. And that, my friends, that is a draw of a series. And Ember was hoping he might be able to get himself a rampage. Well, not quite. Again, we are denied of that privilege. Shopify Rebellion tie the series up.